Ever wondered if werewolves are real? Today we delve into this age-old question, unearthing the truth shrouded in mystery, and let's plunge directly into the crux of this matter. Werewolves, despite being creatures of fables and bedtime stories, are indeed real. They represent a unique species that has been painstakingly documented throughout the broad scope of human history. From the ancient civilizations marked by their captivating folklore to the modern world of today, the existence of werewolves has been a subject of fascination, fear, and at times veneration. Throughout history, myriad cultures have elevated these cryptids to the status of deities. Their strength, agility, and talent for shapeshifting are seen as supernatural abilities, marking them as subjects of worship for such cultures. Their awe-inspiring abilities contribute to the aura of mystery and fear that surrounds, making them formidable entities that are known to be challenging to destroy. However, you might be questioning, why aren't werewolves common knowledge if they've been so intricately documented? The answer, while seemingly simple, is layered with complexity. It is believed that the existence of werewolves has intentionally concealed from the eyes of the general public. This conspiracy is rooted in the potential for widespread panic and chaos that the revelation of their existence could trigger. The fact that werewolves are known for their cunning, coupled with their talent for disguise, makes their presence even more elusive. They are masters at concealing their true nature, intermingling with humans without raising suspicion. As such, detecting a werewolf is akin to solving a complex puzzle. It is a daunting and challenging task. However, there are certain telltale signs one can look out for: an unearthly strength and agility, a primal instinct that seems out of place among human behaviors, and the ability to change form. These are the key traits to watch out for. Remember, staying vigilant and informed is the first towards ensuring your own safety in a world where the lines between myth and reality blur. An unearthly strength and agility and an animalistic instinct are among the key traits to watch out for. Before we delve deeper into the world of werewolves, let's debunk some myths. Werewolves are often perceived as monstrous figures, lurking in the shadows of our society. Painted as fearful creatures of the night, they're seen as an embodiment of terrifying folktales and spine-chilling stories. Rooted in our folkloric traditions, these creatures of lycanthropy are enveloped in an enigmatic aura, teeming with myths and legends that have been passed down through generations. Yet the reality of their existence, the authentic manifestation of their form, is more fascinating than the tales we've spun. You see, a widely held misconception is that werewolves pose a grave threat to human beings. The image of a snarling beast, frothing at the mouth to pounce and attack, is deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness. But this is a stereotype, a simplification of the truth. Not all werewolves are hostile beings, prowling around with the intent to harm. Some of them, in fact, choose to live harmoniously among us, concealing their true form, carefully integrating themselves into our society. They carry with them a great secret, a hidden identity that, while extraordinary, also carries a heavy burden. They possess a form that's impressively strong and agile, a body that transforms into a creature of raw power and instinct. But they are not mindless beasts, far from it. They contain within them a creature that embodies strength and swiftness, yet is guided by a rational, sentient mind. This is a testament to their ability to control their primal instincts, to reconcile their human nature with the beast within. The myth that werewolves are mindless beasts likely originated from their animalistic instincts, which come into play when they transform. This transformation is not just physical, but also psychological. They adopt the senses and instincts of a wolf, the capacities of a predatory animal. Shift can be radical and overwhelming, making them appear as if they have lost control. But it is a controlled chaos, a harmony of man and beast. Just imagine a being that can run with the speed of a wolf, yet also display the strength of a bear. The sight of such a creature would indeed be awe-inspiring. Combining this of a wolf with the power of a bear, they are a formidable presence, an entity that perfectly balances the attributes of two distinct species. It's no wonder people thought they were mindless beasts. So, how do you spot a werewolf? This inquiry has baffled humanity since long as we have been telling stories. Werewolves, the stuff of legends, myths and folklore, are enigmatic entities, cloaked in layers of mystery, misunderstanding and fear. The very thought of their existence sends a shiver down our spine, and yet the curiosity persists. How can one identify these elusive mythical creatures if they indeed stride among us? But worry not, as there are certain identifying traits that can aid us in revealing these cryptic beings, these shapeshifters who are believed to walk the earth. To begin with, we must focus on their physical prowess, a well-known trait of this legendary beast. Werewolves, as per numerous accounts, are reputed for their amplified strength and agility, which surpasses that of an average human by leaps and bounds. They might portray an extraordinary skill to move rapidly and efficiently, navigating spaces with an agility that defies human capabilities. Or they might demonstrate a degree of physical strength that appears implausible for their visible physical structure. Yet the challenge of identifying a werewolf lies not in a simple checklist of traits. These are not ordinary beings with defined characteristics, rather they are elusive, crafty, and capable of deception. Werewolves are shrewd and nimble-minded, experts in concealing their genuine nature. They are believed to have mastered the art of blending seamlessly into human society, a skill that makes them particularly hard to detect. They are often likened to chameleons, able to adapt their appearance to their surroundings, all the while going unnoticed by the unsuspecting human population. Their ability to infiltrate human society, unnoticed, is what truly makes them the masters of disguise. They are thought to lurk in the shadows, silently observing and often subtly manipulating human behavior to suit their cryptic agenda. Hence, the task of identifying a werewolf requires meticulous observation, a discerning eye, and a large measure of skepticism. Assumptions can lead astray, appearances can deceive. One must look beyond the superficial, question the extraordinary, and maintain a guarded skepticism against the captivating allure of strength that seems too good to be true. So, identifying a werewolf requires careful observation and a healthy dose of skepticism. Look beyond the surface, question the extraordinary, and beware of the alluring strength that seems too good to be true. Forget everything you've seen in the movies. Hollywood, with all its glitter and glamour, has a unique talent for creating theatrical extravaganzas. They're masters of their craft. It's the industry they breathe and live in. But when it comes to the portrayal of werewolves, sadly, the silver screen has been more of a deceiver than a truth-teller. The gigantic, thoughtless creatures of the night that have made appearances in numerous films are a gross distortion of the actual scenario. Let's delve deeper into this subject. True werewolves are not mindless or void of thought. They do not lose their human consciousness when they undergo transformation, isn't it? Well, hold on to that surprise, because the twists and turns in their story are abundant. In the realm of reality, werewolves are not as they appear on screen. When they transform, they morph into a form of wolf-humanoid creature that holds a striking resemblance to bear. Still wondering how this transformation happens? It's due to a unique form of the rabies virus that is passed on through their genes. The virus triggers a series of biochemical reactions within their bodies that lead to a metamorphosis, transforming them into their wolf-like state. This is just a single facet of the intriguing biological mechanisms that werewolves possess. They're more than just mythical creatures. They are an interesting subject of study that intertwines elements of folklore, genetics, and virology. In their wolf form, werewolves exhibit incredible strength, agility, and heightened senses, making them formidable creatures. While they do not lose their human consciousness, their transformation does come with its fair share of challenges, including a struggle to balance their heightened predatory instincts with their human emotions and reasoning. So, the next time you watch a werewolf movie, remember to take it with a grain of salt. The depiction of werewolves on screen is more a product of imaginative storytelling and less of factual research. The truth about werewolves, as with so many other things, lies beneath the surface, hidden from the naked eye, waiting to be unearthed. The actuality of werewolves is an intricate tapestry, woven with threads of truth, fiction, and speculation. Indeed, the reality of werewolves is like peeling an onion, with layers of intriguing facts and complex biological processes waiting to be studied and understood. Real werewolves are far more complex and intriguing than their Hollywood counterparts. So where do werewolves fit into our world? An intriguing question, the kind that might appear to originate from pages of a fantasy novel. However, it's a question we're going to investigate, analyze, and explore in depth. Werewolves, as we've previously delved into, are not just mere illusions or figments of our collective creative imagination. They are tangible entities. Their existence is intricately intertwined with ours, in a complex tapestry of interconnections and interactions that we're only on the brink of truly understanding. Werewolves, just like us, inhabit the world we live in, albeit concealed behind an unassuming veil of normalcy. They've meticulously cultivated the art of mimicking human behavior. They adeptly imitate our social norms and conventions, thereby hiding their true nature behind the facade of a regular person who is just going about their daily existence. They have successfully managed to blend into our society, making it impossible to distinguish them from the rest of us. Their roles in society are wide-ranging and diverse, mirroring the multitudinous variety that is present in our human societal roles. They could be your next-door neighbour, the friendly cashier at your local grocery store, or even your child's school teacher. However, their propensity to blend into the crowd doesn't mean that their presence goes completely undetected. The signs of their existence might be subtle, often overlooked, hidden between the lines of their facade. This makes it all the more crucial to observe keenly, to pay attention to the details, and to tread cautiously while deciphering the reality of their existence. This ability to adapt and blend in, coupled with their inherent cunning and intelligence, allows them to live among us. They exist undetected and unchallenged in our human society, a testament to their survival instincts. It's fascinating, intriguing, and quite frankly, a little eerie to think about how seamlessly they've integrated into our world. So, the next time you find yourself in a crowd, walking down a busy street or sitting in a bustling coffee shop, remember this. Werewolves aren't just confined to the realm of the supernatural, the pages of a horror novel, or the frames of scary movie. They walk among us, hidden in plain sight, blending right into the crowd of familiar faces. So, are werewolves a threat or just misunderstood beings? This is the tantalizing question that has driven our exploration and research throughout this expansive journey. We have traversed both the realm of science and the realm of mythology to find a satisfactory answer. The cornerstone of our discussion has been this: werewolves are real. They are not simply figments of our overactive imagination, nor are they merely characters lifted from ancient folklore or fashioned by Hollywood screenplay writers for blockbuster films. They are not mythical creatures, but rather sentient beings documented throughout our extensive human history. In various corners of our diverse world, some cultures even revered and worshipped them, looking up to these creatures as powerful entities, divine protectors, or feared monsters. They were perceived not as mere beasts, but as beings with an extraordinary presence. These intriguing beings live among us, stealthily camouflaging their true nature with an uncanny strength and agility that makes their detection a challenging, almost formidable task. Their existence is not a matter of debate, a reality we need to confront. These beings are said to possess supernatural abilities, a phenomenon researchers have linked to a unique strain of the rabies virus that is passed on genetically. This scientific evidence lends credence to the folklore and tales of their superhuman strength and speed. To comprehend the complexity of werewolves, we must approach this subject with an open mind, a thirst for knowledge, and a cautious heart. Understanding is the foundation of any coexistence, and our desire to comprehend their nature, their instincts, and their way of life is paramount to the narrative. They are a part of our world, our ecosystem, and our understanding and acceptance of them can potentially pave the way for a harmonious coexistence. Therefore, to answer our initial question, are werewolves a threat or misunderstood beings? The answer is not straightforward, it's complex, just like the creatures themselves. The answer lies in our perspective, our willingness to understand, and our commitment to acceptance. Werewolves are real, but perhaps they're not the monsters we've made them out to be.